Welcome back everybody to episode 2 of Captive Industry, and it's on my giant meteor archipelago again, or whatever the name again was. Anyways, it's a ginormous map with a lot of resources and a lot of big ginormous mountains. Yeah, this is my first map, so if there is problems with it, it's because it's my first map and I've no experience with making one. I thought this one worked out pretty damn great for a first map, to be honest. I hope I placed all the resources on the right spot and it's not too little, because iron is way less than I hoped for. I honestly got it to like here, over here, but most of it's cut out because of the coal. That's also a reason why the coal one is very small here, and this iron is very big here, because you don't want to start off with nothing. There's a coal here, an iron here. So yeah, and an iron over here, coal here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going, and now we are at a little bit of a stalemate, a small problem. The problem is called diesel. Because eventually we're gonna run out of diesel, and it's gonna be rather now than tomorrow. And we don't have any space to make any diesel stuff going. So for now, my focus is put on this area here, to get all the trees in this little area out, so I can put a little diesel distillation location down. Because the trees are in the way. So this one tree cutter that's supposed to be here, it's not here right now because it's probably fueling up. Yep, it's going back. Let's speed it up. Yeah. So yeah, this little diesel generator stuff. No, this is a tree cutter. This little tree cutter is supposed to cut down as many trees as possible. It has 5 trucks on it to do it. And I've also put down this little area, of course, to dig it out a lot more than you think. Eventually, I want all of it dug out perfectly. And also the land. This is for now moving over to this iron. And this is cool, because this iron is not gonna last a very long time. The copper is gonna last pretty long because it's quite a bit already over here. And there's a lot of copper here. And there's some limestone here, and some quartz was there, and some quartz there. And of course, ginormous bit of oil here, but it's a lot of digging before you get there. And also, because of the location, it's also difficult to work with, because you need some way to dump the water, which is significant. Yeah, it's a way off. Yeah, I hope this map is gonna go well. I'm scared for the resources because I only have so much wood, and well, I have this storage here, so I hope it somewhat makes it easier to store some wood up. I already didn't have enough, so yeah, and there's a lot of trees to do here. After this little bit, I'm going back here because, well, I need the wood for a reason. Also, there's a lot less trees than I hoped. I've missed a few little spots when making the map, but most spots have the trees that you need to have. Like this starting location has, you can go up here, so you have a lot of trees as well, and a lot more space. Yep, about the same space. Only there's, the oil is way more accessible, which makes it so much easier. Like here, dump here, but it's literally next to each other. Sure, it's a little bit less space, but at the same time, dumping this here and using this mountain range gives this whole spot. It's very easy. And also this is also a bit the same, so if you dump like around this coast, it's a lot higher. And these mountains are not super huge. Some are a bit bigger, but they are relatively acceptable. And they should use enough stone to make it to one of the other 2 islands. I prefer people go here because I don't know if there's enough stone to go here and here while making a platform for your factory. I think there is. I've never tried it because, well, it takes a few weeks to do that, and this map has been made like a few days before this episode is out. Like, I had a long time, because you guys probably noticed there is no videos for like 2 months at this point. That's mostly because of my study. It's very busy. I'm right before the last week of my study right now. It's dying down a little bit, the amount of work I have to do. I still have quite a lot of work to do, but I can spare a day to record something. At this point, at least, it's a week before study. When this comes out, it's like in that week, or maybe just a week after. So yeah, there's gonna be like a few videos I'm gonna be recording and then posting them on YouTube. I hope I can get enough videos out so I can go through next week and the week after when I start recording again. Because I need so... Yeah, I cannot go on my computer for at least 4 days next week. Only, yeah, I can go on my computer, but only to like work for my study. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more. I didn't expect the amount of work I had to do for it at this point. I expected way less. That's why I started uploading again. But I noticed that was not the best idea. At least we can still go do stuff. And now I'm going to try and start it up again and hopefully keep going to yeah, ever. I hope I can re-record a lot more for the next busy points in my study. But we'll see about that. I cannot make sure. I cannot promise anything about it. I can hope for myself to keep it up, but it's hard. Yeah, this is going well. Everything is moving along. The building of this pipe is not started yet. The dump is already built. All the storages are built. And one of the most important things also, this copper one needs to also be slowly built. I can pause this one because it's not useful. Let's boost you. I need more construction one. So yeah, and I don't know if I've got enough wood though. Where is the wood cutter? Okay, it's going back now. I only have this amount of wood, so I can better just not boost it. It's not useful to boost it. It may speed up a few things a little bit, but it will not speed it up in the long run. Also, I'm gonna have to be reliant on iron ore digging I'm gonna have to do. Oh, I don't like that, because we are barely good in the mountain at this point. I also am digging through the least mixed spot out there. It's gonna be hard to... Like, this is a map I purposefully made difficult in case of mixed stuff. Now we have to make dumping locations for that mixed stuff, which is an extra little challenge. Also titanium here. It's on purpose because, well, you need titanium, and I don't know when you need it and how fast you're gonna progress, but the next titanium pretty much on this map is over here. That's a lot of digging, and that's a long way around to get through it like that. Otherwise, it's a very big dig. This is like 100 high, so not a simple dig. And there's a little bit of titanium here, and there should be somewhere on this islands a little bit left, I thought. No. Yeah, here. Yeah, there's a little bit of titanium around the place. There's not a lot. Like, because the original islands of the game makers themselves also don't have a lot of titanium, so I don't think you're gonna need a lot before you can start trading for it. Sure, there is quite a lot over there in that ginormous crater, but this map is not meant to be a full trading map for a long time. You can play it completely with making it flat or something, with one big mountain somewhere to store the axes. But it should be this map should take it a possibility to not trade for at least 1,000 or 2,000 years more for the people who play at the reasonable speed. I'm not playing at a reasonable speed. I play slow. I never play fast, not even a Minecraft or something. If I play Minecraft, my speed is almost to be ashamed of. That is also my play style. Like, how fast am I playing on Minecraft? At this point, I have a world where I'm digging a lot of stuff. I'm digging a ginormous hole underground. At this point, it's like 300 by 100 by 14. And I am already adding another 100 by 100 by 14 in it. It's almost done, and there's a center point that's going all the way from like 40 wide to negative to like negative 60 wide. So also 100 by 100, by the way. So there's a lot of digging, and I'm already like 12 human like real life days in, and it's still not gone to the end. Yeah. I'm not fast. I'm not a fast-paced player. I like games to take a longer time because it's just more immersing. Rushing through a game is not immersive at all, to me at least. Also, I need this pipe most of anything here. Because it's gonna eventually, I'm gonna eventually run out of diesel. And that's not a good thing. So let's see. Let's put 3 storages down. They are gonna be coal. They're gonna be all at priority 6. So I'm placing them before anything else. After the pipe, because the pipe is also very urgent. Because everything else is working fine. I have more than enough copper to last me quite a while. I have a problem with my diesel. And I always have. So yeah, I hope I can quickly fix this. Let's see, oil pump. Okay, I have space to place 3 oil pumps down. 1, 2, 3. Distiller is hard to place down because there's really not a lot of space. Temporarily there. With a rubber maker, obviously cramped in this little area as well. Damn, I needed to dig out to cut down these trees fast. It's really in the way. So go and put this there. And then get an exhaust smokestack. And get at least some storage going. Even though it's absolutely way too far away. Not needed yet. I just need to build all this. Good that they're all waiting because you can just keep going now. Also, how many trees do I have still on the waiting list? Quite a few. You go off the waiting list. You go off the waiting list because I need this area to be Go down. And after that, we are moving immediately back to close to base, because this is a big trip and we don't need that. It's a long way. Also, I'm buying diesel now as soon as I can because I'm in need of a lot of diesel. I'm almost out of diesel. I thought I had more time. I don't. That is not a good thing. So yeah, diesel it is. Okay, the first trucks are going back, I think. They're making coal again, and they're making construction parts again, which is very important. Like, we need all the coal and we need all the construction components we can get. Also, we're almost out of iron scraps. We're like one left to go, and then we have only 600 concrete slabs. That's also a problem because we still need like 500 to get everything building. But we still have to go. Why is this weird? It's saying that's something else, but there's nothing else. There's a crusher. There's assembly 2. Concrete mixer, rotary kiln. U shapes, flat shapes. Good. Okay, this one is over halfway there now. Making all that little bit of progress, which is very important to have. Okay, this really needs more trucks, I think. Let's add one more truck because we're still not that busy. We can keep this going. As long as we're stable, it's good. Also irrigated farm that we can use very soon as well. So we're going fine. Should be going finer. Just starting somewhere, this is going well. Let's just pause this temporarily because we need the coal to be used for our diesel. Let's make you an urgent as well. And let's temporarily remove you, so you get used. You need 38. That's pretty annoying, and especially because you are still urgent. We need both. Okay, the coal one is slowly getting there. But there's also an iron one, which is the big problem. Huh. Yes, that's good. Let's get you working again because we cannot store 80 anyway. Build oil pumps and on oil deposit connect them to basic distiller, produce diesel, dump wastewater. So we're at least getting there. Look, this has 216,000 oil. I know I'm putting it up a lot, but like I said, this map is not meant to only focus on trades very quickly. It's meant to mainly focus on building your factory up, and that's easier when you don't have to constantly think of your resource problem that you have on your island, especially your diesel one, because that's the very first one that you have problems with, always. Okay, and we have that, and we have got a couple more construction components, which is extremely useful. Another assembly and building resource for construction parts. which is easy because we can just do this. Done. And unit storage for construction parts, so we just do this for construction parts. And you are still urgent, and you are almost there. Okay, that's exactly what I needed to have to cut down. So now we can do this. Get a rubber maker because we need rubber makers as well. That's one gap because there is going to be a storage, obviously, for rubber right next to rubber maker, and the storage for the diesel right there. And then we get the pipe going to here, and the pipe going starting there through here to there. And there's going to be a loose storage. Let's see, right there. That's connecting up like this. And then we get some pipes going around like this. Not yet. I wanted to have the reach to get there. And when you put this one around, it doesn't have that anymore. Now it still does. So it's going well. Get more wood going. Okay, you can get like one more tree. And then we press recover because it's way easier and it uses less diesel. Because otherwise it will use its diesel to drive all the way back, and now it doesn't. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll drive back, so we recover it, and now it's immediately there, like it should be. And we put this one out. Okay, then we remove this part and connect them both. Then we grab you and connect you right over top here. Great. Now this has to be built as fast as possible. So we're gonna put you on urgent. You on urgent. So much harder nowadays. You on urgent. Or is there a shortcut for this? Please say there is. And then you on urgent along with you and you. How do we not have enough coal yet? Like add one more truck to this? Okay, this one we now keep here until it's empty for diesel and it needs to go back. Then we are immediately putting it on this one again, this little forest, because eventually this entire island needs to be empty of trees except for when I put down my own forest, which is right after this research that is starting. Replanting. That's also why I started doing this. Like, it's hard. It's not. This is not the insane island difficulty stuff. I could build one like here and make it very small. Like, I could build a new map and like build very small deposits like around this thing, dotted around, and build a very small flat area that has space for 2 farms and very few trees. Enough trees to at least get to your tree thing. So yeah, I could do it, or I could do it like on this island or something. This island, I don't know. Could try stuff. I don't know what I have to try exactly for that stuff, but we'll see. I put on a second truck here because of the little drive here, and we need coal. So I want you to start focusing on coal. Like, anything else than coal is not acceptable. I'm making coal with wood still, obviously. Okay, we still have more than enough copper. We don't have the diesel. Oh no. Diesel is already starting to be a problem. Let's pause this blast furnace. Because just to get the coal we need. Like, only because we need 80 coal to get a little bit more diesel going, we do this. Okay, where's the coal? It's still not here. Is this even digging coal? I prioritized you with coal. Where the heck is your coal? Okay, a little bit more diesel to hopefully get through this little problem moment. I'm scared that this is going wrong. Okay, you go back and we change assignment of trees to cut down to this place. Tool maker 25. Okay, that's too much. And we also can take off 3 of the trucks. Important. Ugh. I'm scared that it's not going well. Let's take this out. So it's going that way a little bit more. And where the coal is mostly. I'm just not using coal at this moment because I have more than enough iron to keep going for a little bit. Oh, this is scary. Like, can I disassemble one truck? We should be able to just disassemble one truck, no problem. Okay, that negates a use of a little bit of diesel in the long run. Okay, a little bit of diesel. Probably immediately see a lot of trucks racing this way to get all the diesel. Our still extremely busy. We barely put more in than before. Out of diesel again already. Why is it still far from built? Come on. You're urgent in more ways than one. You only have 3. Like, it's okay, I only have 3 things in it. It's so dumb. Also makes it way more inefficient. And they need to change that up at some point. For quicker than later. Any sooner than later is also always nice. Can we quickly get one of these things going? No. This we could get going quickly, but that also makes this impossible to work. How? Yep, that sucks. I think we need to redo this one. Okay, quickly buy more fuel. Hopefully that will save a few of my trucks. have you put on Unity boost because, well, double the amount of gold produced is, oh my goodness, so important at this point, because without it, everything will stop working. Like, the coal is the only way to buy the diesel that my trucks and excavators need to even drive. Lucky we are now cutting down trees here, so we have more than enough wood coming in at this point. Get at least part of stuff going. I do want to almost build a second one of these, just to get a little, even more going in. Ah, now we get this. We need to start building. Well, not yet. I put more than enough wood in there to play slowly if you want. Like, this map doesn't require you to play fast. While still feeding somewhat of the difficulty. Empty this! Where the heck are you? They're ignoring the most important thing. It's full. So why are you not? It's not moving. Are you kidding? You're not moving. Why? Trucks are not moving, but it's busy, and they have still got some fuel left. So why? That happening is just not normal. That's just useless. If you've got fuel, why not move? Why not work? Why being pointless? Oh, it's for tree harvester. Tree harvester without fuel. Oh, that's not a good thing because we need the wood to get more coal. At least for a decent bit of time still, because these things are still need to be built. Oh, we need that. Let's unpause you for a bit. So hopefully get a little bit of stuff going here. I'm scared of losing this map. I'm too scared. I don't want to lose this map. Even though we're getting close to losing it every single second. I hope we can save it last second. Like, maybe I can put this one in, so hopefully this one can give enough fuel to also help. Because the 40 fuel I'm buying is gone instantly every single time. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one in to hopefully gather enough fuel quickly. Oh, well, that was quick. Okay, almost 80, so we can almost buy more. But it's... oh, it was still working, okay. Like, if you hear me speak quicker and quicker, because I'm very nervous. We are at point losing this. We are right at the point of losing this map. It's really bad. Falls you, even a little bit of fuel will save. And more humans, well, they won't be happy, but it will help more than, because we have more than enough food. We had more coal. Why is coal gone? Where is the coal gone? Is there a truck coming? what I meant with problems. Yes, that's gave a little bit more fuel to hopefully not die out so quick. Forcefully empty it because we have too much iron. It's an in-game thing, so I don't care. We need a fuse station as well. We need more iron ore to be used quickly. And obviously you to gather more fuel into your tank. Okay, everything else is not urgent, so I hope they can build a little bit of construction part 2. Just one dot of that and it's enough. I'm still doubting they can. Still buying fuel at the point as soon as I can. I need them to dump their construction parts in that assembly quickly. Where is it going? To the damn rubber maker. No thanks. We have enough for now for the rubber maker. Like everything else, okay? Rubber maker, no. Damn, I'm buying fuel too fast. So now we're bossing you. They brought in a lot more fuel again. We do need, but there's still too many pops at this point. Let's not pause you, let's take the boost off of you. Okay, he's focusing on dirt mostly at this point, that's not good. Buying one more fuel. Sure, there's no coal in that at this point, but not the worst. Because this thing slowly creates some coal, which is supposed to be going in here. Now we also need this pipeline to be done, rather now than later. Because otherwise this doesn't work either. We can do as much as we want without this, doesn't work anyways. That's why it's high priority, not urgent, but high. High priority because anything else that needs urgent I can quickly just one click it up. You going to priority 2. Anything else is not as much as priority. You go to 2 as well. Because one of these will mean that I have one of these again. Done. Also, this also means done. Yeah, both bit. It's a bit mixed. It's hard to know which one you have to prioritize most in this game sometimes. Eco ramps, eventually we need as well. I hope I can dig this mountain out. I hope as fast as possible. For one, because we need more space for a factory. And for 2, we need a very short route to this middle of the crater instead of all the way around. Rather shorter than longer. And also it gives a lot more space for farms in the way. All the gray things are paused, all the blue things are working, so the only thing left to do is get the coal. Coal is the very final straw of all the production that's going on. How slow is it sometimes? Nice. So now this one goes, and that's exportable. So then they move to the diesel thing, and I hope I can get some yellow parts going, at least 4. Probably a little bit more because I have some other things that need yellow parts. At least 4, because then we can make that one U-shape. But yeah, we are almost at diesel. We are very much in trouble still. We are getting towards a point where we are good, but we're not out of trouble. We are far from that. Uh, can import and can import. So why it is still not getting the goal in here is to me odd. Like, I need it to be imported here quickly. The longer they're not doing that, the longer I've got a problem. Stop bringing it there. I know we need that, but we also cannot import and cannot export. So this truck is forced to put it back in and then put it in this. Nice. Okay, so that's now working well. So, being in trouble still, not out of trouble, getting out of trouble. I hope before we're in trouble again, but we'll see about that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We did do a lot of stuff, even though we were in trouble. We got more storages built. We got all these storages built. What we did, we also got built, of course, the diesel here. Still a lot to be built, but at least the basic diesel is there. So with a few pipes laid in, we are fine. And one belt. Few pipes and one belt, and we're fine with diesel. For now. I need a dedicated group of trucks transporting the diesel here to another storage into a fuel station, because most things happen here. We want our diesel to be somewhere in the middle of here, because otherwise it's a long drive for most vehicles. Some vehicles don't really drive that far, because if they work here they drive this, pretty much the same as this, a little bit further, but still not as bad. But if you're working here, it's a hell of a drive. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We did do a lot, and next time we will try and get out of the trouble we got ourselves into by waiting too long to start doing the diesel part. We waited way too long. Yeah, we had to start at like first episode instead of waiting to like second episode and some time. But yeah, that doesn't really matter anymore, does it? Because we either lose or we win at this point. And it's rather looks like losing at this point still than winning. However, it's getting more towards the winning side for me. At least it feels like it's getting more towards that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did and you're coming back anyways. You can always change your mind if you don't like it anymore, because it's free and it doesn't lock it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next episode. I was Nair, the Captive Industry, episode 2, season 2. Bye bye.